Well, folks, the day is here and the transfers are happening. And what we thought was going to happen is happening. And it is pretty wild seeing the power that is shifted here. Just to show, going into the total hero power, this is where you can really see who is strong, because your total power can fluctuate depending on who has troops and who doesn't. But just here we have 307 million, 219, 214, 199, 151. A little bit of drop off there, but just absolutely stacked, absolutely stacked. And that's total hero power. I mean, you're talking the top players here probably have 500 total power. So just to go back here, just to show you, so individual power, 472, 358, 347. So total hero power is a pretty good comparison. Really shows you who has strong marches. So that's there. And then let's jump down to, say, 86 here. Leaderboard, total hero power, 251, 180, 177. So very strong, yes, but will that stack up in comparison? No. I mean, this is significantly weaker if you put the two side by side, with the top being almost 300 million versus 250, and the next player being 250, and so on. So big drop off there. And then going down here again, this is probably by far one of the most stacked power servers. So 285, 251, 210, and 172. So your top three are extremely strong. 285, 251. That's insane power. You're talking 70 million plus marches, three of them. So that is, what's happening here. And then just going to a random server here, let's say like 88, for example. No, let's skip that. Let's go to one that 85 here doesn't have they didn't get an orange seat field. They really didn't have anybody transferring. So my guess is a lot left. So let's go take a look here. Total hero power. Luna, who is really strong, 178 total hero power, but then it drops off. I mean, I'd be top 10 on this server, and I'm not even that strong. So you could tell this is what's happening. You have these huge servers being built, and then you have these servers here where you may have a couple strong players like Luna, who has stayed behind. But overall, this is going to be, or should be, in a separate bracket. These teams should not be competing with 300 million total hero power servers. It would just be completely unfair if they were to be matched up, because they probably lost a lot of players, but then two, you just don't have nearly the power just to compete with any of the top 10 players in the other server. So pretty huge difference here. So just jumping down here just to see what we have. So this is another transfer. So the top player here, Root, that actually transferred from another server. So he jumped in. Now he's the strongest in this server. LNL was already pretty strong, but now they brought him in. So this would be kind of a mid-tier server, I would say. Definitely not a low end. The top two players are very strong. And then even coming down here, I wouldn't say it's top heavy, but you have some pretty good mid-level players in here as well. So, I mean, on this server, just for comparison, I would probably be kind of around in this area, mid 30s in total power. So, yeah, that's just just really creating interesting servers. I really want to see what these pairings look like when they come out. Yeah, I just want to do a quick little video just to show what the server transfers are doing, how it's changing the landscape for a lot of these servers here. I already looked at Luna here. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought, how it's impacting your server if you're in this right now, or if you're not. This is kind of what to expect when this comes around. You're going to have a lot of players that want to move to strong servers, like, jumping up here to 99. This is also going to be a pretty strong server here. So just to jump in, just to show you. So this is where your big time players, they want to move to. The big spenders, if they're in a server right now they don't like, they're going to want to find the next best server, and they're going to fight over those top seats, and then they're going to bring really strong players in behind them for those purple seats. So just jumping down here to hero power. So you got 211, 209, 153, 153. So very strong, I would say mid-level, mid-tier. But this is, in reality, this and the other server that we looked at just a little bit ago, these will probably be looped in with 71 and 96, the really high top heavy stack servers, because these guys do have some, well, this one drops off quite a bit here. So this one is not as stacked in total. So you got a couple top end players here. Purple, this would be one of the transfers that came in. So yeah, this is kind of what we were expecting and what we're getting. Now we're just waiting to see how matching is, with season 3 starting in these servers soon. We'll see how that impacts the season matchups, but then also with any future Warzone duels and things like that. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.